Welcome to the 5th season. So some countries, well, you're very fortunate to have spring, summer, fall and winter. Here in northern Sweden we also have something called the spring winter. That is after the long dark winter. Well, before spring has finally arrived, there's a period where the days start to get brighter and light comes out and the sun. I'm here in Ammarnäs by the famous potato hill where they grow their potatoes, heading to Hemavan on the southernmost part of Kungsleden. So let's get going. Ammarnäs up to the mountains. The emblem, each SDF cabin has an emblem, This is a birch tree and it resembles very much Lord of the Rings and the long lasting infinite life tree of the elves with the shape. So that I will buy. I'm collecting on the nicest ones. I'm not buying from each cabin that I visit, but I have a list of which one I like the most, so I would like to collect all of them, and I think there are like maybe 8 in total out of 40 SDF cabins. So I got a really nice welcoming. Hello. This way. So, day 2, I get behind Zebra up front. So nice to stay indoors in cabin. It's a luxury, and the host told me that people had been stranded there for 4 nights because of storm in the last days. So I think, and the same is in Vindelfjällen, the first cabin, Hemavan. Because when there's storm you should not go out on the mountain, on the fjell. So I think it will be quite quiet on the trail, therefore, up ahead. And now climb to the highest point of Kungsleden, south of Kebnekaise mountains. Highest point is Petka, and this will bring quite a nice view, I hope. What a sight! Weather can quickly change. I mean, there's no wind to speak of, and it's the wind that's dangerous, really. But now I have clouds sweeping in. These skis, they're not really made for downhill skiing, so it's a bit tricky to turn. So this is the characteristics of Vindelfjällen, the open landscape. Now I'm approaching SYBS. It's right there, the cabin. It would be nice to stay the night. Good morning. I thought that I would show you what it looks like in the STF cabins. This is not the Abrahamsson type, but this is a common one in this part of Kungsleden. Originally, Kungsleden did not stretch all the way here. It was only until 1985 that it was extended to Hemavan. And this is the king signature. So I thought that I would take a second to explain how it is to stay in the STF huts and what's expected. And in doing this, I would like to refer to a news article from 1960s where an STF host describes different types of hikers that he met in his cabin.
The first is the fjällbibel-typen. Kallar Kebnekaise för Kebne. Har läst in allt om Kungsleden innan. Kan alla blommor och bergarter och har högläsning ur STFs gamla fjällturer om kvällarna. Det finns 2 typer av nybörjare. Den ena är överbelastad och släppa med sig mat som kan räcka till jul. Den är så nedtyngd att varken ser eller hör. Och på andra sidan så finns lättvikterna som går utan någonting alls i lågskor och har möjligen margarin till limpan i plastpåsen det bär i handen. Men den riktiga typen hugger ved, bär in vatten och bär ut slask ur stugorna.
A really nice day today as well. So today it's the warmest day yet. Especially now when there's no wind. I mean it's over what you can expect, but this is ideal conditions with spring winter. Now I will head back to the trail. Oj, nej. Dagen. Hej. Oj, vad vänligt.
Det får man när man passerar den här kojan. Då kan man behöva en Snickers.
Som du är med på.
Nej, inte gör det något. Det ingenting. Jag lever inget hemligt liv här.
Tack så jättemycket för färdposten. Mycket uppskattat. Ha det fint. What a wonderful lady gave me Snickers. This is second time I get trail magic from a trail angel on Kungsleden. First was Kaitumjaure. And this I did not expect. This is a mega sauna. Shalom. Here is a shower. And then it's in here that the magic of the sauna. It's very foggy. But the windows are wonderful. Men det är Jupiter, den där starka.
Det är det?
Ja. Och
hur ser du det? Du ser det på appen eller?
Ja.
Jaha, du bara fotar liksom dit bort.
Precis, och då ser man.
Oj.
Och Jupiter är den största av de romerska gudarna. Vilket blir logiskt i och med att det är storleken på planeten. Och Mars är krigarnas gud. Hej då! Hej! So what a splendid day. I'm out on Tärnasjön, Tärna Lake, and I'm going towards Syter hut. I had an amazing time at the Tärnasjö hut the bastu sauna was incredible. It was a really nice host. And today I'm heading towards Hemavan, but I have a reservation at the Syter hut. That's not very far away. Only problem is that today it's super beautiful. Tomorrow after lunch the wind will pick up and it will become heavy and strong winds, also snowfall in the afternoon. So by then I don't want to be up on the mountain anymore. And I have two options. Either go skip Syter hut and go to Viterskal hut just by Hemavan. But then it's a very long day. Or I stay at Syter as I planned, but then go up very, very early to avoid most of the winds. Both options works. I will see how I feel when I get to Syter. So let's go. Ski I've ever found is between 4,000 and 5,000 years old, and it's a really efficient way to get around on snow, and especially now when it's flat. So I'm feeling like I'm going in a good tempo, but so us humans have for thousands of years been using skis. Hej! Hej! Hur är läget då? Hej Jacka! Hej på dig!
Ja, långt för.
New Zealand, but we
Det hackar.
Jaha, det hackar.
Hacka.
without the
Yeah, she's nice.
So it is possible, they said, but what I did in the summer when I did Kungsleden was that I overdid a day, like very much.
Yeah.
I went very far up to Skärfe, and down and finish like 3 a.m. in the morning. And
Okay.
after that I was smoked.
Yeah.
So when I
So
arrived
it
at
cost you 2
Kvikkjokk,
days after.
yeah, so 2 days after that, when I reached Kvikkjokk, I was finished. So I went home. so
So
if you overdo,
the takeaway is pace yourself.
yes, yes,
It's better to rest.
Pace yourself.
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Well, yeah, considering the luggage.
And again, we have what characterizes Vindelfjällen. The vast, open, endless landscape. That is where it competes. It competes in its size, being the largest protected area of nature in all of the European Union.
Nu ser man huvuden. Ja, det är en korv.
En korv.
Stor korv.
Den hörde vi ju igår.
Ja, själv i morse.
Morse.
So, the decision was easy. I spoke with the host, and he said that I should continue. In his word, there will be busväder tomorrow, and the people will be not snowed in. Well, there will be snow, but there will be strong winds. So either get stuck at Syterstugan or continue today through Syterskal. So now the wind is picking up, so I think this is definitely the right choice to make. Fairly, I mean, there's nice views. The wind is very strong, so I don't have to brake really, because it slows me down. I need to buckle up if the wind doesn't go away on the way to Viteskalet. But here we have fondue och choklad free, chocolate fondue, and then I have pieces of passion fruit that I will put inside. So if the wind becomes too strong, then I will return here or briefly jump into the wind sack to get some shelter. I don't think that would be necessary. I'm happy actually to get off the mountain today because the wind. Here we have it. Hemavan skiing system. So with that,
the length of a journey is no measure of its significance. Odysseus' immortal voyage covered no more than a small segment of a typical Mediterranean cruise, and Linnaeus' Scanian journey could be repeated by car in a couple of days. Neither the height of mountains, the expanse of plains, nor the might of rivers are decisive for the value of a landscape. What the tourist seeks to see and experience is the unusual, the remarkable, the renowned. And this was said by Alberg in 1935, and I think it fits really well Vindelfjällen.